Okay, welcome back to Ecuador. Our last morning's ride, we just left the town of Piura, and now once again we're up on this spectacular Ecuadorian mountains first thing in the morning, and the views are just staggering. Look at this. Probably can't see them now because of the high hedges to my right, but yeah, the mountain views in this sunlight first thing in the morning, just truly beautiful. So we're heading on our way now further south towards the Peruvian border, and we've got a regroup point in about 110 miles, which is where we'll regroup. Just let all of the group out of the town so we know that they're all on the right road, which is good. Ted and his group have gone ahead. We've split the group into two just to try and make the border a little bit quicker. Smell of burning wood. I just love these lovely crisp cold mornings. It's 15 degrees at the moment, but it's just crisp and lovely. The scenery is just spectacular. Once again I'm riding a motorcycle on these just wonderful Ecuadorian roads. So tune in later as we get closer to Peru. See you then. I know I've only just this second turned the camera back off again, but I'm just being blown away by these views. I mean, just look at these hills and mountains. Well, obviously we're in a bit of slow moving traffic at the moment, but the views are just stunning, especially in this early morning light. Let's hope the camera catches some of the beauty of these Ecuadorian mountains. They really are quite something. Position for view, and there we go. It's going to be a nice empty stretch of road again. There you go. That's just some of the stunning scenery that I've been looking at since we left the hotel this morning. And we've got 100 more miles of this to go before we reach the border with Peru. You'll agree, it really is quite spectacular. Just look at that for a vista. Marvellous. Okay, this is just too good for me not to film a little bit more of this. Here we are, up in the mountains of Ecuador, heading towards the Peruvian border, and I'm chasing. Well, I'm not chasing, I'm following, it's chasing to be bad, I'm following Dicky, Bar and Aaron and Mira. Once again, Mira's got the 360 degree camera out. I bet the footage from this is going to be truly spectacular because this road is just wonderful. I think I've probably just missed filming the best bit of it, as it looks a little bit straighter on the GPS now, but so far it's just been a long series of just superb bends. Road surfaces are not always perfect, which means you've got to be all prepared to change line mid-corner, but it's just, I mean, look at the views. We're up here on the high mountains. Not Aaron wants me to come past. Not sure why. Dickie's been on a mission since we hit these twisty roads. He's just having a time of his life. Look at him. It's just brilliant. Big adventure bikes being thrown around this wonderful mountainside. You can ride, that's the thing for sure. And the scenery. See, I have to keep slowing down because I keep checking my view, trying to get my view of the scenery. It is just wonderful. And with a red cone on the corner usually means there's something to be wary of. Yeah, so roadworks up ahead. But these mountains are just... This is just wonderful. I'm struggling to find the words to describe just how epic this ride is this morning. You go for a ride out in the UK, you think you're enjoying yourselves. Well, you ain't seen nothing until like this. We're up high, there's fantastic vistas and mountains everywhere on the twistiest road. Hardly any traffic. It's just wonderful. Okay, so for the first time, welcome to Peru. We've just crossed the border. Just back there, you can probably see it in my mirrors. Bought our insurance and had a plate of egg and chips. Fantastic. So we're now continuing our journey. Not sure what's going on with the GPS, I'll work that out in a second. The first thing you'll notice is we're very arid, it's very hot, 35.5 degrees. It's very hot. Here we are in Peru, third country of the trip. Okay, so once again, I just thought I'd show you how the landscape changes when you cross a border. So here we are in Peru, and if you remember where we were in Ecuador a few hours ago, it was all mountains and great big valleys and huge vistas. Well, this part of Peru, in the north, we're still in the hills, but they're now covered in trees. They're a lot more like the ones in Colombia, a lot more greenery. It's very arid, very hot, but quite different again to Ecuador. And it's amazing how as soon as you cross a border, the landscape can change so dramatically. And also, we get goats in the middle of the road. And motorcycles chucking out almost incredible amounts of unburnt oil. And there we go. There's a vista for you. The road going down there. It's just incredibly beautiful. The pleasure of following RBD again. He seems to be determined to get to the hotel in reasonable short order. So I'll tag along and enjoy the ride. Road surface and road conditions are excellent. As I say, the landscape very different to where we were this morning. And that's the joy of these trips. You can just watch the land evolve as it rolls underneath your wheels. Okay, so here we are on the outskirts of Piura, where we're staying. And you can see we've got new hazards to deal with in the form of tuk-tuks. And they're everywhere. Just like the swarm of motorcycles in Bogota. We now have tuk-tuks to contend with, and we also have these bloody awful speed humps every few hundred metres, just to keep you on your toes a little bit. So we're on the outskirts of the town at the moment, still 3 miles from the hotel. It's been quite a long day. It's 4:10, still 30 degrees, very hot. So it has been quite a long day today, but a little bit of battling with the traffic always wakes you up before you arrive at the hotel. It's a little bit more dusty as well. Peru, you've got a lot more sand about. And it's the usual town traffic to deal with, trucks and motorcycles and taxis, and now we have tuk-tuks. Just to make it a little bit more like wacky races. I'm sure you've seen enough of this for now.